red coral necklace. And let's talk about this compressed, beautiful turquoise pendant that we're featuring at $139.90. This is also brand new on the day today. It is a wonderful size. Ask about the sterling silver J. King collar that we have it on. I believe we have a handful of those that are currently available. And we're also featuring this with 5 or 6 flex pays, again, part of this big appreciation month. Tell me a little bit about this wonderful design, because you've had a lot of requests for slides.
Right, and these are slides, and these are, it doesn't come with a collar, okay. Interesting enough, this morning, we had a wonderful call from one of our viewers in Texas, and one of her requests was, can you make standalone pendants? That was her request, okay. And she says, you know, I have wonderful necklaces, I have, you know, but I need pendants to change up and wear them with, okay? So, and I told her, I said, well, we've already heard you, so many people that requested that, and this is just to show you that we do listen to you. It's very important to us, and this is one of our standalone pendants. There's no real matching accessories to this. This is just a standalone. Now, what's really cool with this, you see that, okay, this is all hand done. It's all hand hammered. Again, this is Kingman turquoise. This is Kingman gold. This actually comes out of what they call the Crow's Peak deposit. This material was purchased at least 4 years ago. Right now, if I went to try to make this and I went and bought the rough material at current cost, I would probably have to pay about 3 times what I paid for this rough. Now you have to understand, this comes out of my private collection. We stock a vast amount of turquoise. I just came off an amazing 6-week trip. I'm not gonna go into everything I did or everything I found, but I think that in about 1.5 years, you'll be extremely happy with me. Oh, for sure. But give me about 1.5 years. It's really amazing, you know, like if you, I guess you put out the energy and the vibe. But I will tell you this right now, turquoise is a world commodity. It's a world commodity. What I like here though, this is new, it's fresh, it's fun, but they're all uniquely different, they're all individually hand done, and this material, again, this particular turquoise, it comes from the Mineral Park deposit, the Kingman mine, and it comes out of what they call the Crow's Peak region, and that's where the Kingman gold is coming out of. And
this piece, I wish we had another 500. We have fewer than 250. It's like you said, it's part of the private collection, so you know you're getting the premium quality. And that crows, when you always talk about the crows, the nest area, I always think about, we used to have a video, I don't know if we still did, but when they were actually mining in the Kingman mine, isn't that where the nest was with the crows? And it was right on this peak, and it was a really small, narrow area, and they were getting this prime quality turquoise from it. So hence that became the name. So we have not even seen, I mean, you're only gonna see small little pieces like this. You're not gonna see full necklaces done in that. It's limited quantity, it's premium pieces, and this is a perfect example of that. Brand new, 5 flex pays would be $30. We will ship this to you. 6 flex pays is under $25 to get it home and see for yourself. Go and have it appraised. I mean, this particular one was appraised at $258, which again, 3 outside appraisers. We don't take the top, we don't take the mid, we take the lowest of the 3
They take the lowest of the
bids,
3.
Yes.
I can't believe that you remember that story. You know that story I told you. I told you, you know, almost 3 or 4 years ago. Okay. Now, see where that is? That's a crow's nest, and that's actually the crows. The crows are chasing away an eagle that was trying to pirate it. Right below that, that's Blue Basin. If you go out to the mine now, that no longer exists, okay? That's completely gone. The crows, where the crow's nest is, that's where they went. They had to wait till the crows left. And then once the crows left, they were able to go in and start mining that. It's at the top. There you go. Look at that. Now think about that. That's one chunk of turquoise, and there's just huge veins like that running down throughout the deposit, and that's where this material. Now, again, they're still getting this material. I'm not saying they're not, but I purchased this at least 4 years ago. Is when I actually acquired the rough. Can I get this rough today? Absolutely. Could I even come close to try to sell you this at that price? Absolutely not. The cost of the material alone would cost at least 3, maybe even 4 times what I paid for this particular rough. And then just so you understand too, with us, you know, when we, you know, we're all about our viewer. We're all about sharing what, you know, what we get, and that's what, you know, that's what we do. I could actually take my material and sell my material more than what I'm selling, even selling the jewelry for, the designs for, just to be honest with you, that's what we could do. But then we wouldn't have it. So it's not like even though we could sell the rough material for even more than we're selling the design for, we always want the value for you. We want you to be able to collect, add to your collection. I've had a lot of viewers that call me which is really interesting because we all think a lot. They love to collect. And they love to collect, especially turquoise, all the different mines. And so this is from the Mineral Park mine, and it's in Kingman, Arizona. And this is a special, they call it Kingman Gold, but it comes out of the Crow's Peak area is where it comes out of.
They found that video. Wow, our guys are good. And here, see, we want to hear from you. If you have one of your fabulous Jay King stories, please share it with us. We love. Jay has such a huge fan base. He's been with us for 20 years here at HSN. So many through the years of the pieces, and his rare finds have now become highly, highly, highly collectible because they're no longer, whether it's they're not mining the stones anymore, they can't find